and welcome to another episode of It's All in English. I'm Mia Conti, and today we are here with Ms. Paling and Mr. McIntyre, and they teach the horror and lit class here at South. And our first question for you guys is, who should take this class?
Okay. As you know, students are required to take an English class all 4 years of their experience here, and I think that this class is really ideal for the student who maybe wasn't always the biggest fan of those traditional kind of texts. You have this huge genre that is actually one of the most popular that we haven't tapped into yet. And so I think the student who's sort of looking for that different angle in an English classroom, this is the class for them, because you're going to read things that you've actually probably never seen at the high school level before.
And I love that you teach English 4 too, because these are so opposite.
Wait till woman is hero.
Wait, just wait for it. Our next question is, what text do you read in the class and what films do you view?
So with my class, I do a lot of graphic novels. I don't think a lot of our kids have been exposed to those kind of stories. So for instance, I took a lot of classic texts and I had adapted them through graphic novels. So we did Dracula, you did Dracula too, and then I also did Mary Shelley's Frankenstein. So it's really cool to see how the words on the page actually come through images, and I think that really appeals to a lot of the students who take the class because they can actually visually see what's going on instead of just relying on a film or just relying on the words on the page to kind of do it for them.
Yeah. And one of the other ones we have is a unit on Stephen King. So obviously we hit the master of all horror and focus on one of his novels and some of their short stories. As far as films go, I'm more of a chicken. I tend to show the ones where I'm not watching like this. So like Arachnophobia and Krampus.
I agree. I really do. I like, and then the kids like it too, is I really like the Conjuring series. So it was so cool to sort of map out the story with them and here's a prequel moment and here's what's going on down the road. So that's kind of cool to be able to, at the end, put everything together and be like, oh, that's what's going on here. So that's cool.
That. Yeah. And our last question is, what are the types of assignments that you do in this class?
Well, you have to remember it's still an English course, so the assignments are very much, the standard kind of assignments that you're used to, only you're reflecting on material that, again, is very different. So, of course, we're going to be writing some essays. There's some creative writing that's going to come into play, too, dabbling in your own kind of horror, taking things that are sort of known in pop culture and then giving a horror twist to them.
I did a few presentations. It's a big discussion-based class.
Yeah.
So if you're taking the class, sort of expect to talk, right? Even if it's just some opinion that you have about it. But the more you bring to the table the better the class will be. Yeah.
Perfect. I love all your responses. Thank you so much, guys, for coming on. That's all we have time for. If you're interested in this course, you can sign up during your course selection. And I'm Mia Conti, and I'll see you next time on It's All in English.